There's one particular hormone that makes losing weight incredibly hard. And here's the thing, if we don't get this hormone balanced, all the exercise and diets in the world won't help. In fact, they could be making it worse. This hormone is cortisol, also known as the stress hormone. And in this video, I'm going to explain an important weight loss concept called the hormone hierarchy, and reveal how cortisol blocks weight loss and can make people overeat. I'll also share 5 simple strategies, including specific herbs and food that most women are unaware of but are proven to help balance cortisol so you can easily shed excess pounds. Just like my friend Alicia, who had spent years doing CrossFit, eating clean, but yet still had excess weight that clung to her body. When she learned the secret to balancing cortisol and that it doesn't involve intense workouts, those excess pounds fell away. She was more relaxed and finally got the lean body she deserved. And all because she learned about this hormonal hierarchy, which holds the key to unlocking effortless weight loss, which I'm going to explain shortly. Before that, would you please like this video and subscribe to my channel? First off, it's important to understand what happens to the body when cortisol levels are high and why this can prevent weight loss. Cortisol, often referred to as the stress hormone, is a chemical messenger produced by your adrenal glands when you're feeling stressed. It plays a crucial role in your body's fight or flight response, a survival instinct that prepares you to either confront or evade potential threats. When stress strikes your hypothalamus, a small control center located at the base of your brain sends out an alert throughout your body. This prompts your adrenal glands to discharge a mix of hormones, including adrenaline and cortisol. Adrenaline acts like a turbo boost for your heart rate and blood pressure while increasing energy supplies. Cortisol, on the other hand, temporarily suspends non-essential functions such as immune response and digestion. The focus is on crisis management, flooding the body with glucose for immediate energy and adjusting insulin production to prevent glucose storage. However, things go wrong when ongoing stress keeps the fight or flight response continuously active, leading to chronic stress. Our ancestors found this system very helpful, as the fight or flight response allowed them to fight off wild animals or run from danger. But nowadays, this response is activated whilst we sit at computers and are constantly bombarded with perceived stresses, like deadlines or relationship troubles. This prolonged activation can interfere with nearly all of your body's responses, leading to elevated levels of cortisol. One study revealed the effects of high cortisol on appetite. The researchers took 20 healthy male volunteers and gave them either glucocorticoids, hormones related to stress similar to cortisol, or a placebo. And get this, the participants under the influence of glucocorticoids consumed 1,687 more calories daily than those on the placebo, while on an unrestricted diet. That's almost a whole day's worth of excess calories. This indicates that stress hormones can significantly increase hunger and calorie intake, leading to weight gain. When cortisol levels remain elevated due to chronic stress, it causes an increase in blood sugar and subsequently the hormone insulin. This hormone aids cells in absorbing glucose from the bloodstream for energy use. However, when insulin levels stay high because of continuously elevated blood sugar levels, cells can develop resistance to its effects. This is known as insulin resistance. Insulin resistance makes it harder for your body to use glucose for energy, so the body will store it as fat. This cycle is particularly detrimental for weight loss because it not only increases fat storage, but also cravings and fatigue, thus making it harder to lose existing fat, underscoring why managing cortisol is essential for achieving your weight loss goals. And get this, doing restrictive diets and exhausting exercise routines can make the situation even worse by triggering an additional release of cortisol. So, as you can see, getting cortisol under control can play a key role in weight loss. In order to do this, it's important to know about a little known concept called the hormonal hierarchy. The hormone hierarchy is like a chain of command within our body's hormone system. Some hormones are like bosses, controlling the production and release of other hormones lower in the rank. And at the top of this is oxytocin, also known as the love hormone. Oxytocin is a hormone that plays a significant role in social bonding, relationships with our significant other, childbirth, and even after childbirth. Intriguingly, studies reveal an inverse relationship between oxytocin and cortisol, meaning high levels of one hormone often correspond to low levels of the other. Oxytocin acts as a biological stress buffer by inhibiting the production of cortisol within the body. Why does this matter? Well, when we're stressed out, the body produces more cortisol, which can lead to weight gain by affecting insulin, which can promote fat storage, especially around the abdominal area. But by increasing your oxytocin levels, you can naturally lower your cortisol levels, thereby reducing stress-induced weight gain. Now, let's look at how the modern lifestyle could be disrupting this delicate balance between oxytocin and cortisol. Here's what's important for you to understand. Oxytocin is released during positive social interactions, such as hugging or laughing with friends. With increased screen time and decreased face-to-face interactions because of technology use, we're missing out on these natural opportunities to boost our oxytocin levels. So, how do we tip the scales back in favor of oxytocin? Here are some fun ways. Physical touch, hugging or cuddling with loved ones can release oxytocin. Laughter, engage in activities that make you laugh. This could be watching a comedy show or joking with friends. Pet a dog, interacting with pets, especially dogs, has been shown to increase oxytocin levels. Practice meditation or breathwork. These activities can help reduce stress and increase oxytocin. And in a minute, I'm going to show you a specific breathwork practice which has recently been shown by scientists at Stanford to significantly reduce stress. Understanding the relationship between oxytocin and cortisol is essential for managing stress and preventing weight gain. By increasing our oxytocin levels through positive social interactions, we can naturally lower cortisol levels and maintain a healthy weight. Additionally, there are other easy-to-implement practices that can help balance cortisol levels. Let's look at new research Stanford scientists did on methods for reducing stress. They found that cyclic sighing significantly improved mood and reduced anxiety more effectively than mindfulness meditation and other breathwork practices. Participants engaging in this exercise experienced immediate and potent relaxation benefits, both mentally and physically. Cyclic sighing is done by inhaling through your nose, then taking a second deeper breath to fully expand your lungs. Then slowly exhale all the air through your mouth. This kind of breathing stimulates the vagus nerve, which is crucial in your body's rest and digest system. Activating this nerve helps decrease heart rate and blood pressure, thereby increasing oxytocin, which, as we just learned, is key for lowering cortisol and balancing the other hormones associated with weight loss. Aside from lifestyle changes, diet can also help support healthy levels of cortisol. Certain foods can assist with stress by impacting neurotransmitter function or reducing inflammation, both factors influencing cortisol production. And I'm about to show you how one particular dessert has been found to help alleviate stress. But first, let's look at omega-3 fatty acids found in fatty fish like salmon. These can decrease inflammation and regulate mood by enhancing serotonin levels, a neurotransmitter that offsets the effects of cortisol. Further foods to include are those high in vitamin C, such as oranges or strawberries. These can help with managing stress by lowering the secretion of cortisol during high-stress situations. And get this, one study found that consuming dark chocolate can help buffer cortisol levels. This study investigated the effects of consuming 72% dark chocolate on stress hormone levels in healthy men. The researchers divided the participants into two groups. One group ate 50 grams of dark chocolate, while the other ate a similar-looking placebo chocolate that didn't contain the beneficial flavonoids found in dark chocolate. 2 hours after eating the chocolate, the participants underwent a stressful situation called the triasocial stress test. The researchers measured the levels of stress hormones, including cortisol and epinephrine, before and after the stressful situation. They found that the group who ate the dark chocolate had significantly lower levels of cortisol and epinephrine in response to the stressful situation compared to the placebo group. The researchers believe that flavonoids in dark chocolate, particularly epicatechin, may have a protective effect against stress by reducing the production and secretion of these stress hormones from the adrenal glands. So why not include a few squares of dark chocolate after dinner? Not only will this help reduce stress, but it will also be a treat to look forward to that will help support your health. A further critical element to support health, optimal cortisol levels and weight loss is of course sleep. During sleep, your body repairs and rejuvenates itself, which includes regulating hormone production. Lack of sleep can disrupt this process, leading to a rise in cortisol levels. So aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night to help maintain a healthy cortisol balance. And if you're having trouble sleeping, a great way to help balance cortisol and improve sleep is to use specific herbs. herb in question is called ashwagandha and has been proven to significantly assist with cortisol levels. In a study conducted on 64 persons with chronic stress, subjects were given a high concentration extract of ashwagandha root or a placebo for 60 days. The results revealed that after 60 days of treatment, the ashwagandha group had a 27.9% reduction in morning serum cortisol levels compared to their baseline levels, while the placebo group had only a 7.9% reduction. Other studies have found it beneficial for sleep, which, as we already mentioned, is an important part of healthy hormone levels throughout the body. Thus, because ashwagandha can help lower cortisol, the knock-on effect is that firstly, cravings are reduced, and secondly, insulin becomes balanced, and this enables more efficient fat loss. Thus, understanding the need to balance cortisol levels emerges as an important aspect of solving the weight loss puzzle. By implementing the strategies we've discussed, like engaging in positive social interactions, practicing cyclic sighing, and incorporating cortisol-reducing foods into your diet, you'll be well on your way to achieving your ideal body weight. However, if you haven't addressed how your brain affects weight, fat loss can be alarmingly difficult. That's why I made the video on your screen now.